All right, let's finalize Nif Mizzet. I've got 45 non-creature spells to go down to 30. That's not so bad. I think the first thing that I'm going to do, because I'm in an instance and sorceries deck, is pretty much wholesale get rid of all enchantments, unless they're absolutely amazing. They're going to have to be really amazing for me to get rid of them. Yeah, so I'll put all the enchantments away, and the artifacts. Anything that's not an instant or a sorcery, even the planeswalkers. And then from those, I'll see how many are like amazing, or that I really have to have in this deck. And that'll tell me how many instants and sorceries I need to get rid of. And it won't be that many, I can tell you that. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 31. So if I got rid of everything in here, I would only have to pick one card in here. But I know some of my instant sorceries aren't that fantastic, so there's got to be something that I'm going to get for something from something that is not an instant or a sorcery. So I would say Ugin's one of those rare cards that I would keep, because it's not mana restrictive and it can really wreak havoc. So I'll say yes. Copy spells are great. I'm going to pass. Equipping a creature, that's great, but I don't have enough of them. I'm going to be casting a lot of non-creature spells and getting creatures out of my non-creature spells. I really like this, so I want it. I kind of wouldn't mind having a mana rock mid-game. Yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind. Yeah, that can help a lot. And I wouldn't mind getting creatures out of my non-creature spells. So that's 4 already. Drawing is great, but I'm already doing it elsewhere. Control is great, but I'm already doing it with counters. This guy gets me a creature out of a non-creature spell. I like that too. I really like this card. I'm very partial to it because over time, if nobody whacks it, you can get an 8/8. So I would say yes. You're getting a creature out of nowhere. And you're also getting a creature out of nowhere here. I like that too. You're limiting your opponent. I like that as well. You're drawing cards and you're whacking any target. And you're casting instants and sorceries to put counters on it, so I like it as well. Okay, so those go away, but that left me with having to get rid of 10 of my instants and sorceries. That's not good. That's just not good. That's just not good. So I gotta go even further and really say, do I really want to have this? No. And no. And no. And no. So I would say, yeah, I would say these are good, but they're me too's when I really want my instants and sorceries. And then for these, I'm getting a 3/3 flyer. That's very good. I gotta have some mana help. I think that's gonna help. And this is better. This is pretty good. This is really good too. Yeah, so I think these 5 are keepers. So I got to get rid of 6 instants and sorceries from the pile, from here. I would say on summons one of them. Cathartic draws cards. The copy spell is nice. It doubles stuff. I will likely be weakest to creature heavy decks. And I'll draw. I think this one is another trick that I'll get rid of. Target creature, yeah, I'll get rid of that. Return, target creature only, I'll get rid of that. Scry 4, then draw 2 cards, that's good. I'm gonna get, yeah, that's another one. This is a moment of glory. I need some wiping. Gain control is great, but I think it's one of the ones that I would pass on. Target non-land permanent. I really like that. Counter target spell, draw 4 cards, return creatures or enchantment. I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. Cards to your library, counter target spell, yeah, hit X. So if I put these in a pile, okay, how many do I have? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 29. Okay, so that means, are these really that good? And I would say yes. Trick and tutoring, return creature or enchantment. No. Non-land permanent. So I'm gonna say there's 2 cards from this pile that come in. Yeah. Yeah, there will be creatures, even though it's sorcery speed. No, actually no. Draw. Copy. Yeah. Copy. More copy. Effectively more copy. There will be creatures, but I'm gonna think about it. Draw, and counter spell. Draw, wrath. Yeah. Tokens out of instants and sorceries. Return non-land permanent. Draw, counter spell. Draw, counter spell, and other things. Hit, draw. Hit and draw. Create creature. Mana stabilization. Create creature. And do a lot of nasty stuff. Okay, this is really the absolute best non-creature spells in this deck. So I want to say 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 26. So I'm going to pick 4 from this pile and call it a day. I think that's better because I really want every one of these cards in here. So let's go for 4 that are memorable and useful all the way. Yeah, that's good. Target creature, exchange control, that's nice. Creature, counter target. Yeah, so, right. So I say this one, so let's pick 3 more. Yeah, I would say yes. So let's do 2 more. Returning and gaining control. Well, let's take it back. So 3 from 10. Mana was easy pick. So 3 in here. All right, let's just do another cycling and see what exactly do we really want out of this deck that we're missing. I like this. You could be helping somebody in a way that you don't understand. Creature, potentially draw a card. Exchange control of the target permanents of the same type. That assumes your deck is worse than your opponent's. It shouldn't be if you're doing it right. Target creature, counter target creature spell. 4 damage to target creature. Return creature or enchantment. Yeah, okay. So things that are very specific to creatures go out. Things that could potentially help a reanimating deck go out. And these 3 are more broad. Creatures or enchantments, creature or enchantment, and then you get mana out of gaining control of a creature. So I'm going to call that what I pick. And I think we are done. That's our deck, and I guess I have time to go through quickly. Oh, I can do I know what how I have time for. I can do a flying count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to call this 8 because it can get a counter. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, so 22 out of my 30 creatures are flying. That's very good. Okay, so that's the deck.